So we're at Circuito Yepes, just been testing all morning with the Hell Performance rear finger brake. We actually went to the direct line. We tried it with the rear system, but we decided to take that off and just did one direct line all the way from the finger brake to the rear caliper. And also we've been obviously practicing and testing with the rear spider link. And in a rider's own words, Loris, what's your feelings?
Finally.
So start with the rear brake. How do you feel about that?
Obviously at the beginning it's quite a hard thing to get used to because you've got to reprogram your brain to use something like that. But once you get used to it, it's brilliant because you've got your knee down before getting into a right hander, where I've always got my foot on the brake because I use the rear brake. Now I've got a hand brake, I'm in position before I get to the corner, which is what I need, and I can still back it in using the rear brake with my hands, so that's perfect. And also it's effortless in the sense that I'm not even tired. My finger's tired, but I'd rather my finger than getting arm pump and being physically tired, so it's brilliant, perfect.
And you can still get to the clutch okay?
Yeah, just put two fingers underneath to the clutch, and I only run one finger on the brake. That's all I've been running today. I've had my finger on it all day as if it was a clutch lever, and it's brilliant for slow and fast because you can trail brake all the way around fast corners to keep the rear in line. It's perfect.
Cool. And we've obviously got some more work to do on that.
Yeah, I need to find a little bit more power, only a tiny bit, just to give me that extra little backing.
Okay, so it's, you had to squeeze.
That's a me because I love powerful rear brakes. I love rear brakes. That's the way I've been taught to ride.
And well, let's talk about the rear link now. So we just set that up in the 0 position. You can see there's a little 0 on the back there. So that's basically in the same position as the OEM suspension would be in terms of ride height. But obviously it's a more linear progression on the rear linkage, and a bit of a moment for you, eh?
Well, it's amazing. I've struggled all year with this bike. I've had a horrendous year with racing, and now I've finally got a bike that's got a consistent rear shock. So now I understand what the shock's doing all the time, and that is the most important thing, having something consistent. And obviously now it's consistent, I can actually push, and it's really good. I've got loads of rear grip. This bike's always been great for grip, but we've lacked the consistency, and Spider's given us that with the link. It's amazing.
Okay, and we've obviously got more settings to go through on that.
Yeah, we're going to go for the height adjusters and stuff like that, because now usual thing, we put loads of grip on the rear, but now we need a little bit more grip on the front, so we're going to adjust it on the height.
Okay, we made some clutch modifications, didn't we, to the slipper clutch to aid the rear braking?
Yeah, but we only went back to the standard clutch spring because I've always run it a little bit softer because I don't like it backing in as much because I brake so hard. But now I'm not braking quite as hard, so we've gone a bit harder on the rear spring, which is quite good really, because backing it in so much isn't probably the best thing at most circuits that we race at now.
You're trying to get more rolling speed rather than...
Which today has proven...
Yeah,
the point, 1/10 off the lap record.
Let's have a look at the lap times. I don't know if you can see that there.
Hang on, I've got to turn it on.
Oh, yeah, it would help.
Yeah.
Well, we'll wait for that to fire up again, but yeah, we weren't looking for lap times today. It was just
but in this last stint, look, 1/10 off my lap record, which I've got here.
So you got the, I don't know if you can see that.
I've got the lap record at a 39.54 and
what
39.68 with no rear brake, learning how to use a handbrake. So that's pretty. It's the best I've been all year. I've only ever done 40.5s on this. To drop 9/10 in just like that is because we've cracked the setup. So finally, I'm happy.
Fantastic.
Finally.
Okay, so a big thumbs up for both Hell Performance and for Spider Off-Road.
And for Supermoto Land for spending all day changing parts.
Yeah, I've had to do quite a bit of work. Yeah.
More sessions than I have.
Brilliant. So, well, obviously more training to do, more testing, but overall very happy with what we've done so far. See you next time.